I don't have no religion, me. Like what people call religion, I don't have that. But I have a spirituality, really spirituality. But it's not, it don't fit in a religion. Because to me, a religion is like a shoebox that can only hold 2 shoes. When you talk about spirituality, it's got to be bigger than a shoebox. Spirituality has to be the universe where you live. That's how big. Yeah. So now let me share with you. It may sound ridiculous a bit, but it may not be too. Because some scientists are beginning to say it's documentary true. And let me tell you this. My great-great-great-great-grandma, way back, came from another planet in the solar system. That's what it says in my, what do you call it in English? What does it mean? Cosmologies? Yeah, maybe. I don't know what really that means. But I think it means, I guess, whatever. But anyways, and there's another planet somewhere in the solar system that's very similar to this Earth. And that planet, whether you're a Seneca, Mohawk, or Onondaga, we all have different dialects, but we can understand each other. They call that planet, to this day, Galunghiake. If you go to Senecas, they say it the same way as a Mohawk. If you go to Oneidas, Cayuga, they say the same thing, Galunghiake. And they have the same story, too. And she came here to this planet to bring life. That's how come we're matrilineal, because life started with a woman. That's why, to this day. And then what happened to her is when she left that other planet, she was pregnant already. So, but when she got here, she had a baby girl, and this little baby girl is the same, only second one from the other world. And when she became a young woman, there's no man to get married to her. So nobody can have a baby now because there's no man. It takes always 2, right? Even Yale knows that. and the big university knows that. So, guess what happened? She got pregnant. And in the story of grandfather and grandma, the western wind came and it impregnated her. That's ridiculous, like for people who do 1 and 1 is 2. That's ridiculous. But if you're spiritually inclined, where does life come from? It's not ridiculous. And so that's why all Native people, whether it's Lakotas, Navajo, Hopi, Choctaw, or Seminole, or Mohawk, we all relate it to the earth, our mother. The thunders is called Grandpa. The rivers are our cousins. The sun is our older brother. The moon is our grandma. Actually, the moon is part of that woman that brought life here. That's why we call her grandma. And everything we do, our ceremonies, our talk, our feasts, is for those, Mother Earth, for the wind, for the animals, for the stars. Because you know what? My uncle, and he told us when we were growing up, that not only humans, like Western people says, are made in the image of God. We don't dispute that. As long as you also include, when the buffalo talks about God, God is a buffalo. And when the deer talks about God, then God is a deer. And when the eagles and the birds talk about God, then God is a bird and an eagle. And so everything that lives is part of God and in the image of the God. Because God is so great that only the God, creation, can be in every living thing. And so it's not just one person. It's a power way beyond our comprehension. Yeah, that's the way we believe.